a couple videos today on YouTube. Was this young black gentleman that was talking about how nobody likes an atheist. An atheist, like, said the moment he came out and said he kind of wasn't understanding religion anymore. He decided to not go with any of the religions anymore. That he got a lot of comments and people were had a lot of things to say, and he made some points on the video, just basically saying the fact that he decides not to associate with any of the brand name religions like Christianity and the other ones, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a moral compass. That he basically just uses his common sense right now. That he doesn't need to, like a lot of the things that is in those religions, he doesn't relate with them. So he just uses his common sense. He was like, he basically doesn't really believe in God. I listen to him, I kind of understand some of the things he's saying, but I think that for anybody that doesn't want to associate with any of those brand name religions, that you do yourself a big favor by trying to go the natural route. Like, try to understand the science behind nature and understand how everything in the universe is connected. Once you've seen that, I think it's a better place to be when it comes to understanding if there's God or not. If you're able to see how everything in the universe is connected, it will help you understand how really the God you're looking for, how God works. And also, just simple things, like very simple things, like you didn't bring yourself to the world. There's so many things that happen every day that is just completely out of your control. Like, if you're struggling to understand what God is, just basically understanding all the things that is out of your control, even the way you got here, that you had nothing to do with. Just think about all the things that you enjoy every day. Think about how it feels when you breathe in air into your lungs, when you taste food in your mouth, when you look at beautiful things. Just think about all that stuff. That's enough for you to know that whatever got you here is greater than you. So whether you want to call that God, or you're just going to know that there's something bigger than you. You didn't come here by yourself. And the God that you're looking for, and the God that we're all looking for, that's that thing. Whatever got us here and is keeping this whole thing together, that is God. So whether you want to call that God or not, you at least know that you didn't get here by yourself. And your daily sustenance and all the things that we came to meet in this world was here, and it works for us, and we walk with it. And it's good enough for us. That's enough conviction for anybody that has half a brain to know that there's something greater than them. So whether you want to call that thing God or not, it doesn't matter. But there's something greater than you. Every living creature knows that. Every living creature knows that. Nobody made themselves, nobody got here. I think what the people are struggling with is just the definitions of God that this society have created over time, like that humanity have created over time. And especially with these big brand name religions, I call them Versace religions, Gucci religions. Like they took what was already in nature, and in the process of trying to understand what God is, they created a product, or I call it the God product. They created a product and they branded God into a product and sold it to the rest of the world. And there's a lot of holes in that product. The product is not perfect as usual. Most of the products that humans make, it's not perfect. There's a lot of noise in it. So it's the noise that frustrates people. And when the noise frustrates people, they tend to just say, okay, there's no God. They don't believe in God. But they know in their heart that there's something greater than them. They know that, but they don't just want to associate it with that brand name God, because there's just a lot of problems that come with it. The moment we start talking about God, people start leaving the room just because of all the problems. Because everybody associates God with these religions. They're just trying to understand God in their own way, but there was everything that we need to exist in this world was here before any of those religions was born. You don't need any of those religions to be anything, because you already was what you are. That's why it's important to go to physics. When you start having problems with these religions, just go to physics. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you, just go look at Einstein's theory of general relativity, E equals mc squared. That explains how energy and mass and matter works. Everything is connected. Once you see that and you start going down that rabbit hole of understanding how everything in the universe works together, then it will help you answer some of all these questions that relates to whether there's a creative being or not. Once you see how we all work together, energy, once you see the spectrum of energy and of electromagnetic wave and everything, and matter and everything, how everything works and connects together, it will help settle you. You don't need to worry about this, the way these brand name religions present God. It will confuse you. It will confuse you, and it's okay. But you just got to learn about the natural world, come down to earth, be one with nature. That's the purest religion you can ever get. Every other thing out here is corrupted with people's biases. There's good words, there's good things in the Bible and all the wise books, but you don't need any of that stuff. God already lives in you, in the sense that you were made with everything you need to know and understand God. Every day you're part of nature. You're one with God every day. You don't need those guys. You're already blessed. You need everything you need to succeed in this world was made with you the day you were born. Anyway, so let me get out of here. But thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys next time. One love.